What is up, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Today is episode 32 again. I think this is episode 32C because we've been having some technical issues.
Difficulties.
And I love it because we're still here. What's up? What's up, guys?
Well, without great challenge, there isn't great victory.
Yeah.
Right. What's crack-a-lackin'?
I think the previous two iterations, Alpha and Bravo, we didn't start off the right way. You know, we got off track. So, Joe, tell me something good.
Oh, that's it. That's why it wasn't happening.
Right?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
karma. If
It's
we don't
like
start with something good, then
Yeah?
well, something good. I will be competing. A lot of us will be competing next week at Worlds. I feel pretty good. And I think it's good news because just like what was said in our community circle tonight, it's a great way to test yourself. So I've been working hard in a lot of different ways, and how I do will be a reflection of where I'm at. So the mats don't lie, and that's my
Just
good
like your
news.
hips don't lie.
Oh,
I don't know. That was too easy.
I like it.
Mats don't lie. Hey, so wait, hold on. When's Worlds?
Worlds will be at Las Vegas next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
What date is that?
That
12, 13, 14th time frame?
I think it's the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th,
Oh my God.
something like that.
So
Oh,
and
yeah,
then-
9th, 10th, 11th, and
So-
12th.
Oh, there we go.
So then we
Yeah,
have
it's Thursday.
Waco.
Which is this weekend.
This
Which is
weekend.
on, 4 and 5.
Are you guys doing Waco?
No, sorry, that's November. I'm an idiot. Sorry, this weekend coming up is Saturday is 2nd and the 3rd, and then the following weekend, which is actually I was talking to
Thursday.
Professor, it starts Thursday on the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Yes.
Yeah, and then promotion for us is on the 16th.
Yeah, it's going to be a
Oh shit.
big couple of weeks for
Okay.
our gym.
Okay. Hold on. Placeholder. Okay, because I want to come back to
Yeah,
it.
we'll come back.
December 16th. Let's do something special here. Let's host the very first live UFC Fight Night podcast.
That would be great. Just get that in front of Professor because I know he's doing something different and more special for this promotion ceremony.
is he?
He is. What if we went mobile? Is there a way we can go discuss later?
Yes.
Discuss
Okay.
later.
Placeholder.
Yeah,
placeholder.
Discuss later.
Like it.
All right. So, wait. Did you
What
tell-
else?
What else? Yeah.
Oh, I found a new love for pickles. Something simple.
Hot
No.
mama
No,
pickles.
because
Bro.
I've been trying. I like pickles, but because I had to.
I
and I'm not
bet
sure
you
because-
like pickles.
And
Do you like them out of the refrigerator or like room temp?
I like them a little chill, but I like the spicy pickles. So this one's called Hot Mama, and
Do you like them soft? Or
No, it's a big pickle. That's wrapped. That's gross.
so. But then I like drinking the pickle juice.
Uh-oh.
So
How do you do
Oh,
this?
you like that juice, huh?
yeah. So because I've been trying to lose the weight, I've been eating a lot of pickles, but
Slightly disturbed.
but also I need electrolytes. So when I
Serious, though.
finish the pickles, I ask my wife, please don't throw out the pickle juice because I'll sit there and I'll sip on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the pickle juice.
I
bet you do.
So I'm not a big fan of like the pickle flavored beers, but a pickled like a pickle juice martini, like a spice like that way vodka martini is super good.
Haven't had it. Have you had a pickle shot?
Yeah, I've had a pickle shot.
Wait, I had that pickle beer somewhere. We
Yeah,
talked.
we talked about it.
we talked about it one time.
we talked about
episodes.
it.
It was
Yeah.
good.
Eh.
I fucking loved it.
Like over pickle, like it was good. Yeah, it tasted like a pickle, but it's like, man, I don't know if I want that in a carbonated version. That's what it tasted like to me.
Yeah, I like it, and then I like them spicy. And
Me
I,
too.
I like to get the quantity for the price, so
Yeah.
I was gonna get the.
Where
little.
do you get that?
I got that at the local gas station.
Okay. Well, I would ask you to venture out if you have not at our huge supporter of HEB.
yeah,
And so like you know where they put the pre-made barbecue stuff like the potato salad and
Sure
the
do.
beans and all that.
Yep, I've seen
So
them.
HEB now has their own barbecue pickles.
Of course they do.
Have you done their spicy barbecue pickles?
no.
They are spicy dill and your sandwich will not be the same. Your burger will not be the same.
My life won't be the same.
Yes, your next barbecue won't be the same. These things are like the best pickle like I have done this. I have ordered a burger with none of their pickles, only to put those spicy pickles in there. Oh dear God! If those two did a mind meld together, excuse me, that would have been that would make my day.
I've gone to In-N-Out Burger, but I got fries from McDonald's. In-N-Out Burger because I don't care for the fries.
So, I love you less for that.
Yeah, well, In-N-Out. No, you know who has the best fries?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's come back to this.
Yeah.
Let's finish this.
We got a couple placeholders.
What about?
Okay,
I'm not trying to cut you off.
best.
Here, no,
write
here.
it down.
Here,
Write
I'll
it down.
Please write it down.
Let's see here.
Yeah,
So
you can do
placeholders, best fries.
Best fries, and then UFC
UFC, and we had another one.
Fight Night.
Fight Night?
Yeah, UFC Fight Night, kind of like companion type
Fight Night /
podcast.
mobile.
I don't know how. Oh, shit.
Mobile.
So we wouldn't do video. If
No.
we go mobile.
It'd be an audio, which honestly is not bad.
Yeah, we could still post it. Yeah, we'll
because
figure it out.
because technically we can't post anything with the UFC anyway through our podcast anyhow,
Yeah.
video wise, because that's content.
Yeah, right. Whatever. I'd rather ask for, or what is it?
You'd rather get the restraining order?
No, I'd ask for forgiveness than ask for permission.
I'd rather get the restraining order than asking permission.
I bet we could do it mobile. Like, do it like the flow to camera method. Like, even, I mean, really just like you have one that kind of faces the stage and then you have one that kind of faces the crowd. And then you've got kind of instead of doing a circle like this, you have just a single table with the microphones, and then people just drop in. Like, we are watching the fight this way, like we would, right?
Right.
And then the chairs would also be watching the fight, and we're talking about the fight. And then every now and then you, with your foot pedal, could go to what the crowd is watching, and you can see like, oh, crowd, you could kind of mix the two together.
And then we can interview. People.
For that, we can have somebody help us. Like there, we'll get a volunteer to work the switches.
I'll do. Yes,
but it wouldn't be this. It would be. I have one of those that's a 4.
Anyway, we'll come back. I digress.
Yeah, come back.
All right. All right. So
something good.
Yeah. You.
What you got?
Me, man. I can go long on this. I'm gonna try to keep it simple. Today, I would say in the last week, I have been selected for the Austin office lead for the Veterans ERG.
That's right.
Congrats.
We went to our budget meeting for the 2024, and we got approved. We had a really good breakdown of service that we can do each quarter, multiple opportunities to do service each quarter. So our budget got approved. So I'm super excited. So you and I, we need to do lunch.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
For lunch. And then next lunch would be you, I, and some of the organizations that you are connected with.
Absolutely.
I want to help as much as possible. So cool part to this is the same time we were doing our budget meeting, the national lead was meeting virtually with all the regional leads. Kind of like, here's State of the Union, blah, 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 updates. Here's our mission. This is what we're trying to do. This is where we need y'all's help at the, so regionals go to the office side of it, the local. And so the guy who's the national lead will be taking another opportunity in a couple weeks. And he just got this going. And so initially he had asked the regional leads, like, hey, who would be interested in taking over? I'm in the local office. So today I actually got to do kind of like a one-on-one with my regional lead, who's also a really good friend. We work out of the same office together, veteran Air Force, Corey Cardner, shout out.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you. So he has opened the doors and the opportunities, but in this meeting, when he's like, yeah, I asked the regional leads, and they kind of like, because there's a lot of responsibility for it. And I was like, man, if nobody else wants to take the reins, I would love the opportunity to step forward and lead from the national side of it, because I would now have resources to do things I'm passionate about. Mental health is number one.
Yes.
Two, and then just making resources knowledgeable and available at a drop of the hat. Like, so you and I will share. I have really good ideas, and I want to use those tools. Reach out to VFWs. Anyway, I can go on forever, but the progression of that, going from just a local office lead and potentially have that impact, would be amazing. And I think Corey would be a great national lead as well. But I could see things shifting upwards, right? You know, in that sense, and that would be a great way to have impact, because we can reach out to all the other we have other employee resource groups, and I just want to continue service. I want everybody, all our veterans, just to have a pipeline they can continue to serve, have a place they can go to do a mental check-in if they need be. Right. But it's also, it's not just closed just to veterans. It is open to all, and really anybody within our company that wants to support the veterans. Because there's a lot of people who've, like my brother, my sister, my friend.
Yeah, you got true patriots, right?
My mom, my dad, whatever it may be, they're connected. They go on deployment in their own way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's
anyway,
even more difficult.
That made my day. Part two, awesome. I got to have Thanksgiving with my grandparents, 92 and 90. They drove all the way out here to Kentucky by themselves, and my mom, they made it back tonight. My mom went with them this time and help share the driving load. Drove at that age. Isn't that crazy? They move around better than some 70-year-olds.
Good for them.
35 years, U.S. Army, 1st Cav, 7th Cav, Helo pilot. Like, this dude, like, if there was places that people were like, crap, it's too heavy, we can't get in there, Kyle would come in and be like, nah, I get it. I'll get you in. I'll get you out. So there was like the Kyle mission. So Grandpa was up. And I just learned this because I was sharing about the veteran ERG stuff to my grandma. And, she's like, you're in a Helo from Huey. He flew the early Chinooks out of Korea. He was into the Cobras. And then I was like a Apache test pilot. Like, he worked for Bell Helicopter after all that. Really? Retired as CW05. She's like, he has over 10,000 hours in a helicopter. I was like, cool.
Oh, he lived in a helicopter.
Yeah. And 2 deployments, like 2 rotations through Vietnam, Korean. So he's been around. Man, the stories about from her point of view when he came home, spit at, rocks thrown at, cussed at, punch. Like, I was like, wow. Yeah. Wow. We have come a long ways in the sense for veteran support since then to now. I was like, I wish he would have been able to experience what it was like coming home now. Yeah. Right? Yeah. There's an appreciation of veterans.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway.
More so. Yeah, I agree. More so now.
Yeah. But that was my good. Damn. So it's, I just want to serve. That's it. I want to continue. Man. I want to find a pipeline. I want to serve.
And if I could add something, just as a civilian, but my dad was in the Navy, and my stepdad a Marine. And we've come a long way. And my father-in-law, he was in the Navy. But from what I've seen, just being, military bride.
I like it. Checking in with the Red Crown.
It's just,
it tastes so good.
People like you are going to take it to the level where it needs to be for our vets.
Man, I appreciate, sorry, I'm echoing in here. I appreciate that comment, but at the same time, there's so many people that need help. And I can't help. Like, I honestly cannot solve.
No.
I just want to be able to.
Welcome to my world as a teacher.
Here, on the back of this badge, I got a QR code here. If you, friend, family, whoever if you need to talk to somebody, here's a link. Here's an avenue, a pipeline.
Just raising awareness sometimes is
awareness.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because you can't. What's that saying? You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make them drink.
No.
But if they don't know, they don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I focus on, trying to just raise awareness. And if I reach out to 10,000 people and only one responds, hey,
1%
It's
better.
1%.
1% better. 1% better.
Yep.
well, 1/10% or whatever.
It stacks.
Wait, 1/10, 1,000.
But
Anyways.
you could take the grain of rice approach. Every day you double that grain of rice.
Yeah.
What happens in a short matter of time? Even on a chessboard, if you were to do double your grain of rice, you know how it's ridiculous how much rice you ended up with on the last square. Like there's an, I don't know if it's a fable, but there is an old story, like we're talking back when rice was a commodity, that some ruler guy or made a deal with an emperor or another person that, yes, I'll allow you to have this, but you will owe me a grain of rice the day 1. Day 2, you owe me 2.
Oh, yeah.
4, 6, 8 for every block that's on the chessboard. And by the end of it, he ended up capitalizing, like being the main shareholder of all the rice, and then took owned the economy essentially from that. Like the guy he was getting it from was in debt at that point, so he just took over the country. So I'm butchering that story, but the math behind it, and you start doing the math, you're like, holy crap, yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, I've heard one similar, but
it's like it's either like a sack of flour, a grain of flour, but if you were to, or rice or whatever, and it doubled each day.
Yep.
Yeah.
I heard it with a penny. 30 days, I'll double every day for 30 days, or I'll give you $1 million. What would you take?
Look that up. I don't know.
I would take my double, because I know that bag of rice, grain of rice. I would take that penny thing all day.
It's
If
the penny thing?
if you do the math, like day 2 it's 2 cents. Day 3 is 4 cents. Then 8.
Then it gets huge.
Then 16.
Yeah, it
so
keeps going.
it's not. It's
Go,
until
go,
you
go.
get to day number 27 that it's just like blah blah.
Blah, blah.
It's like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 million or some ridiculous amount.
But think about this on like you work at a school, and we can go down, right, and we work at jobs, right?
Yes.
And every day that you eat leftovers or you make your own meal and not buy out, so that's penny 1, right? You're already going to spend $20 over here. So initially it feeds those pennies, but there's going to be a point, like even if you don't hit the $1 million mark, but you are staying diligent along the way and doubling something along that path, man, that's a path to financial freedom.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
And another thing with
Every little bit counts. Compound interest, baby.
maybe it's one person you help, but then the way I like to think it is you're also affecting that timeline after that person. His availability to live a life that hopefully is more productive and has happiness and joy. That person is better situated for affecting other people, but then also when they have, let's say, kids and past that, so you're affecting that timeline too. So it might be one person, but you're affecting the timeline.
You know what I want to make it, like, honestly, and I know other people have probably said this, I'm not coming up with something new. I want it to be cool to be a veteran. So people ask, like, how do I become a veteran?
It should be cool to be a veteran.
You know what I mean? Like, I want that. Whether you want to be greedy, I want that 10% discount. It isn't about that, because you know what ends up happening is if you get people motivated to serve, they get a different perspective. And before you know it, that service becomes service later. But they've also contributed in a time frame that's acceptable. Some people make a career out of it because it's a really good living, and then you retire from it. You got a really great retirement.
Hold on. It is not a great living.
No.
The military.
No,
You
but
got
think about it. Think
E7s, E8s, E9s.
No, well, it depends too in which branches you choose as well, right? Right.
Yes.
Like in my line of work is very technical.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're
life, even though we're on deployment, life was cush. Like I had advantages that maybe y'all didn't. Look, at the same time, we
got
delivered.
We got crayons.
Yes. We got to send these crowns to you. But in all due respect with that, like, dude, there's so many people out there that if you can motivate, like, people thinking long term, like, man, it'd be cool to be a veteran. How do you become a veteran? Like, I know people know how to do it, but like, what made you join and how do you join?
You got to get the Marine Corps commercials back out.
Man, they were always good. Like, I see a Marine commercial, I'm like, man, I wish I was 25.
Yeah.
And I knew what I was doing.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Yeah, their marketing team for that branch is good.
Man.
Everybody else plays second. I'm sorry. Shout out to the Marines. Your marketing department is the best.
I agree. Like
They wait till everybody else like, that's cute. All right, here we go.
Yeah, you got the sword. Look, I got my sword out here too. But
That is the
Yeah.
when they're doing the whole dress sword.
Yeah, it's sharp.
Yeah. Anyway, what about you?
and-
Speaking about Marine,
dress blues. That's what I'm grateful for.
but what's good for you?
Oh, what's good? Everything, of course. I got so much. I'm filled with so much gratefulness and gratitude. I mean, from my morning ritual. But I did discover something new, which I'm very grateful for. Aside from my pillow, supporting my big head and my morning ritual, and I was looking it up right now. I was pulling it up. It's called the Mindfulness app. The Mindfulness app. It's free, and it's focused. It was designed by or for veterans, and it's again what it is, a mindfulness app. And there's a lot of meditation. There's a lot of just self-awareness in this app, and I'm not getting paid.
Is it called
to do it.
Mindfulness app?
Mindfulness app. Yeah, there's like a little leaf like this.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
The
that's
Mindfulness
it.
app.
Here, I'll pull it up.
Get started.
Yep, that's it. That's it. So it's free.
Mm-hmm.
It's helps you sleep, stress relief.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes during the day, I have such a stressful day job that, I don't realize how stressful it is because I've been doing it for so long.
What kind of meditation is it?
It's just a self-awareness. It has breathing exercises, body self-awareness.
Is somebody coaching you through it or no?
It's a guided meditation, but it's they're not trying to sell you shit, which is the typical,
Yes.
the other ones like Headspace and all those. They're always trying to shove something down.
I found Calm was better at that.
Calm.
Yeah, I found Calm app
I like
because of
Calm.
that.
Like
Because
the
even
Calm app?
Yeah, because on the free side it
Yes.
was quiet of commercials, and
Yes.
so then, like when I similar to you, started free, and then I was like, I want to dive down the rabbit hole. So
Right.
for like $6 a month.
See, no, that's the.
No,
don't,
hear me
don't,
out though,
don't.
because within the range that they provide,
They
at some point, I was like, you know what, I want to learn more, and I'm okay. Like, I want to learn more, deeper. I didn't care
Yes.
about the different backgrounds and all that. What I wanted to get is exposure to people, because there are like meditation experts, and you can like guided ones, right? So there's
Right.
different guides and different ways of connecting to them. So yeah, if someone's willing to take the time to do it, I would pay for that service.
Right.
It'd be like you coming up with, hey, I spent time like grooming this meditation
Right.
for people to coach them through that time. If you got a kickback for that $6.99 a month,
I get it.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Those are great, and I've
Okay.
had a lot of those. And what I end up noticing is that I have like 10 different apps,
Okay.
meditation apps, and $5.99 here, $10.99 there, and then it goes up, and then it's a teaser rate. It's just, and then I always want the premium, right? Because you get the
okay.
free,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it just creates
Yeah.
that stress, and
Yeah,
it's supposed
yeah,
to be
yeah.
stress free. Now this one, I think it's funded by the VA, so
Oh,
or
wow.
it's something.
Really?
Something like that,
There
where
you go.
Here, let's go.
go to the about.
All right. While teaching mindfulness courses, I noticed how difficult it was for the
Yes.
participants to remember to do the daily meditations included in the program. I gave all kinds of suggestions, such as doing it when waking up, before eating, or going to bed, but I was not so successful. Then I came to think about a character in the Swedish cartoon series Bamps, the world's strongest bear. Oh, that'd be cool. His best friend is Shellman, an extremely wise tortoise who carries almost everything you can think of in his shell, including a food and sleep clock. The clock tells him exactly when to eat and when to sleep, and Shellman never breaks his routines, even if it's in the middle of an adventure. So the idea came up to create a similar clock for mindfulness. Besides offering an extensive number of meditations with world-renowned teachers, the app also includes a reminder function, which can be activated on specific times and places. With the support of the app, the practice is easily done in the midst of a busy life and easily tailored to meet your own daily schedule. Martin Wickfolk, founder and CEO.
Let me see. Scroll down a little.
Scroll down a little. Who we are.
Keep going. Keep going.
Our vision.
Yeah.
I like this. To help world become a more thoughtful and mindful place by helping as many people as possible for their individual journey. Yeah,
That's a good mission statement.
Yeah.
Man,
I read somewhere something about the VA. It's like it's VA funded or VA approved or VA something. So
team improve.
So I think that's why because I can't see where do you pay for this, right?
Oh, there's a email subscription. Okay, it looks like it's let's see here. Stress relief. Yeah, I'm not seeing any monies.
No. So
I would probably think that here you are correct. I would think for many of our brothers and sisters who are veterans that sometimes cost to help is a barrier, right? So if I want to meditate, but man, I don't want to have to pay them. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But if there is a certain, like you're talking about, you have issues with paying to become be better.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because, it's not that I have issues with it. I will pay, but it's just the way it's done now.
Yeah. Like this is still quality.
Yeah.
And it's free.
It's amazing. So
I'm glad. I mean, that's cool.
So look, you got awareness of the body, awareness of the breath, awareness of the senses, breathing exercises, building compassion, mindful eating. So it's just a bunch of classes.
And I think before this, I had found Calm. I didn't know of Mindful app.
Me
I think
too.
there is Calm and Clark. Something, not Clark, man. I know it's famous. I'm sorry, not advertising. It was something close to that.
Calm. Yeah.
And you did have to pay your right out of the bat.
Yes.
Had very limited on the free side. So Calm was nice. Calm was really nice because I liked there was, for instance, they do the basic mindful breathing, blah, blah, blah. And then in the paid service, they had the driving. That piqued my interest. I'm like, how can you meditate and drive at the same time?
Right.
Yeah.
But it works.
Yes, there's
before you know it, you start downtown, you end up in our part of Texas, and you're like, oh wow, where did it go?
Yeah, there's a traditional thought for some people, and I was one of the ones that I'm not an expert like meditation. I have to sit there and ring some kind of bell and have incense and some type of statue, but it's just, how can I say this? It's like being able to kind of be present and tune out and just being more aware. And I just I'm starting a book. It's called The Warrior's Meditation.
Jujitsu.
Which is...
Sorry.
Yeah.
Warrior's Meditation.
Yeah. I'm very present, especially
right when you were going, everything kind of tunes out. I'm like, yeah, jujitsu.
But I see it as like a reset where I can really just kind of flesh out everything. And I've been working on in my own quest for better mental health. But basically the idea was, and maybe I'll bring the book next time, it's the Samurai Warriors and the belief in meditation. But
why do you make me think of Jocko when you say the Warriors meditation?
Because
right
when you went somewhere you kind of surprised me. Good segue, by the way.
Thank you. So they had to be able to, within literally a couple seconds, try to have a quick, almost like reset to prepare for battle so they could be fluid. There wasn't like all this warm up and stretching and all that. So
get hype.
Yeah, it's just
get calm.
They would train themselves, and I'm only in the first couple of chapters where they can hit the state of meditation almost in like 2 seconds. They just flip it.
Okay.
And then, but I'm interested. I'll let you know how it goes. I should probably throw that your way, but it's called the Warriors Meditation. And that was given to me a guy who's been helping me on my journey with mental health, and he's a vet.
Warriors Meditation.
Warriors Meditation. We can bring it up.
Warriors Handbook. That's the Jocko, the kid for the kids.
Yeah. Yes, that's a good book.
I like that. I actually have it upstairs. I'm going to bring it next time for next podcast.
That. That's in my Warriors Meditation. But there you go. Yep.
I think
kept secret.
Ooh.
Improved meditation, the best kept secret in self-improvement, cognitive enhancement, and stress relief, taught by a master of 4 samurai arts. Total, wow. Okay, let's do the where they got the
Good ratings.
no, yeah, ratings. I want to see like where they got the little synapses like up out. Yeah, because I mean
Should be at the bottom a little bit more. No.
Based on review.
Highlights of the book. Proper breathing can stimulate the vagus
Oh,
nerves.
here we go. Review.
Tell your body to relax.
Sorry. Editorial reviews. Hidden within these pages is a form of meditation that is nothing less than revolutionary. If you've struggled with meditation or have found it difficult to deepen your practice, you'll find this book by Richard Haidt to be a true gift. Okay, so this is really similar from an app. It's a book.
It's a book. So
But I would assume with more of a very like a martial art way of approach,
it
maybe.
takes you through steps, and then
Conscious tasting.
Woo.
Dude, that would
Oh, damn.
That would make
piqued
dinner.
that piqued my imagine.
conscious tasting. I'm interested just because think of that. Like,
this was conscious tasting.
Oh,
This was pretty
no,
good.
hold on. That's not conscious.
No.
That's like, bam, you're going to fucking
I was very
taste.
conscious. This is very good.
no, but let's say you got a dinner date with your wife, right? Coming up. And you know
Yes.
it's going to be a fun, really good place to eat. And both of y'all meditate on conscious tasting. How much better that dining experience will it be?
I don't think I get through the meal.
I want to taste other things.
That was actually, that really piqued my interest now. Conscious tasting. So that probably helped you
Conscious
with
feeling too? Holy crap. That would be the best date ever.
And then
all,
I would
baby.
go on with chapter 17, developing flexibility after that.
And then
Damn, you do need help with that.
yeah,
You're
you're always broken. Like physically.
Oh, physically, yeah. But it's...
I mean, there's only so long those bones are going to last, but
I know, man. I drink more milk.
Conscious.
But what happens in the book, if I remember correctly,
I kind of want to
it also gives you lessons. It gives you practice. So it's not just talking about it. It also will give you an
Oh, dude, this
opportunity
guy
to
spent
practice it.
15 years in Japan.
Yeah.
Master's licenses and 4 man, he just went out and had a damn good time. And
Yeah.
Reinvented himself.
Formal training at 12, moved to Japan. He's master of
jiu-jitsu.
sword staff. And,
Jiu-jitsu will fuck him up.
dude, I would destroy that guy.
dude, he'd hit a smoke bomb and be like gone.
He would need all 4 samurai arts just to tap correctly.
You know what's going to
bomb.
tap is
And a
all
smoke-
4 body parts as they hit the floor as
Yeah.
he's like swiped you clean.
Dude.
Double leg takedown, baby. Double
You know
leg
what though?
takedown.
You got to think, jiu-jitsu is not an armed martial art. This dude's like trained in like long pole weapons. He's
ninja
going
star.
to carve you up moving in.
No, dude.
Now, if you're like, oh, like, hey, I'm here to sell some oranges, and then like, hey, here's my hug.
That's the move?
Yeah.
I
hey,
don't know.
You want some
You got to
oranges?
disguise yourself. He's a samurai. You know, samurais were like all like farmers. Like they were like the local like
Yeah. Badasses. Yeah.
Hey, we are disguised as our normal people, but we will lace you up.
Hey, here's an orange. Arm drag.
Yes.
Rear naked choke.
Would you like an apple? You die.
That's it.
Here's a bowl of rice.
imagine
Paper cutter.
Imagine if the samurai warrior kicked in your door and you went to
shit.
sitting down. He'd be like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
You-
He pulls out that sword.
Yeah, you want to die. No, they're kicking the door in with it, and you just sit down and be like, "Hold on a minute.
Wait. Can Farmer
Are we starting standing up or sitting down?"
Can Farmer Pete be a samurai?
He had that samurai
bet-
hairstyle today.
Yeah.
Looked badass.
I think he's undercover.
Under the covers.
Jeez.
Fucking that guy's so doggone strong.
There used to be a show that I liked, and what they would do is they would take like famous warriors of different time periods, and then they would have like
Battles.
battles, like
Yeah.
experts say like
It was on Discovery or something like that.
Roman
yes.
gladiator versus like a Viking.
Yep.
And like a ninja versus like Mike Tyson or something.
Go over the technology behind each of them.
And then I would watch the fight, and I would be like, I think this guy's going to win. And be like, oh, my gosh. I love that show.
A ninja versus Mike Tyson. That would be.
Oh, Mike Tyson. All the way.
Oh, yeah.
Versus a ninja?
Yeah.
Well, we would never see it.
I know.
If he's a good ninja. Sorry. I have ninja jokes like a Chuck Norris jokes.
Okay, real quickly, if you could be any type of warrior throughout history, what warrior would you be and why?
Gladiator.
Gladiator's badass.
You know
That's
why?
in my top 3.
Because there is a really, I have to find it, and I'll send you guys the link. It's like this, like really cool PowerPoint slideshow talking about the fitness regimen of a gladiator. They were and they're Tom Brady's. They were the NFL.
They were the first CrossFitters?
Even though like they would, yeah. Well, hell yeah. Well, no, they did powerlifting, odd objects. They did everything. Yeah, they were. Like it is crazy because like depending on how big you were, that they had specific diets for those guys. And,
oh, really?
Yeah. So like a big bone guy who can pack on muscle, like he was a specific type of warrior, kind of like a tank. And then you had like different specialized roles. And each of those were actually players, even though they're out there whooping the crap out of a tiger or somebody else. The real respect amongst most of the gladiators was the longevity. And you got rewarded as you continued on because it was like returning. But there was an honor within dying in the ring. But most of them just retired.
Yeah, they would retire,
but
and they would.
It was
be
a profession. Like
yeah.
they train. Like there was a selection process. You went through like a basic training process, and then if you made it through that, you advanced into like. Then you'd earn your way into the gladiator ring.
I've never seen you this excited.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Vikings would be my number 2.
Vikings are
Vikings would be badass.
To explore the ocean at its infancy, be the first peoples to see other first peoples.
Yeah, not even a care. Like I'm a badass. I'm going over on
but
this
each
boat.
peoples are like I'm the badass because
Yeah.
as far as
Like
they know, they're the badass, and then like
badasses.
technology meets.
Check me out.
Bink. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, those two. Sorry.
Why am I thinking of
What
Moana?
about you?
What about you?
Moana.
Yeah.
What?
Moana?
Ooh,
That would be
Polynesian.
your. That would be your warrior.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We are explorers. Remember the cartoon, Moana?
Polynesian.
Yeah.
Man, being Polynesian would be cool.
We were talking about
Eating
Polynesian would be awesome.
like back in the sailing and the
Yeah.
coconut, like
man,
everything
on the
like
beach.
that was a life.
Oh, that is the life. Yeah, those guys are badasses too.
Eating taro.
I'm just old
pig all
school. I would be samurai because they had the badass uniforms, man, and the swords. When you have
Well,
a sword,
in that case, I'd just fucking be a badass Marine because best uniforms
They
are
eat
the
crowns.
United States Marines.
isn't that an oxymoron?
What are you talking
Badass
about?
I don't know,
Marine?
man. You guys had best
Best dressed blues for sure.
I would
10 for 5, baby.
100%. There is nothing that
I would say
fucking close.
it does look clean, but it's not the most recognizable. Nothing beats a classic Cracker Jack sailor with a white hat, bro. Telling you, it gets the ladies.
Yeah, I mean it's a cool. I think it's good, but you know what? I don't even have to say anything.
There's 13 buttons down here. They got
Let
to
me just
come
put it
on
this
down.
way: didn't Gilligan on Gilligan's Ironwear say what?
That dude was a dork. Sorry,
You know,
Gilligan. I know you're acting.
I can't even have this conversation because
I love
we
you.
are
That's why I love you.
a fucking distant first when it comes to the dress blues. The fucking dress blue, Marine
look
Corps
this
dress
up.
blues
It is the
so
cleanest.
Can you bring
badass.
up all the Ford because
It's-
I'm not familiar.
It's so badass that the women, the WMs, the women Marine, fought to be able to wear the male.
what?
Male.
Wear the male
Wear the male
uniform.
dress uniform.
Oh
yeah.
wow! I want to see because I'm not familiar with the different uniforms, images. Let me just as a civilian. What the heck?
No,
oh, that's
so
a
that-
cosplay.
That is.
Whoa! What kind of branch of our military is that?
Current military uniforms. This
Okay.
would be nice to download. Jesus.
As a
Here goes the
civilian, I'm gonna-
virus.
As a
All right, so
civilian.
these are
What happened to Army?
Army actually went back to more of a World War II style.
Oh yeah. I like that.
So that was a tribute that they decided to do.
You
And
know,
then what is
Their
the one?
PT uniforms are still amazing.
Is that still Army to the right?
Yes. So these are all the Army uniforms.
Yeah.
PT, your duty, your I don't know what they call this
what
one,
the
but
fuck?
this
I'm
one's
going to
their
say
dress.
something, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but they should have got better people wearing those uniforms.
Ha! You know what's great about this? This is a crown drawing.
it's a what?
It's a crown drawing. we like to color our uniform.
Look at that. Look
This is
at
what
that.
they give the kids at an Italian restaurant when they wait for their chicken nuggies.
Hey, I don't know why they have that fatty there though. That's not,
Who put this together? What's the resource? This is like a high school
Yeah, look at this. It must have been a Navy guy because everybody's. It must have been this guy. He's the one who created it.
Navy's playing dodgeball for their PT.
Yes. Oh, the story behind this stupid PT outfit. It was some.
oh, it's like real? Really?
Yeah, no, it's some. No lie. And all due respect to the admiral's wife on this one, but there is an admiral who's in charge at some point, and his wife is like, "Oh, let me choose the colors. Let me choose the materials." And yeah, it was not. And yeah, it was horrible. Sorry.
It's such a bad.
This is the fucking best.
This is the worst.
I almost want to share this tomorrow. Like,
Someone has to be fired for putting this together. This is like middle school material. I taught middle school.
I literally, like, tomorrow's our all staff meeting. I would like to, hey, can we update my slides and be like, I just wanted to say, this is how we recognize a veteran or branch of military service. Space Force!
Wait, they used the same people for the previous one.
Well, PT
Yeah,
is
it is,
PT.
but you would think, come on.
That girl has not run a day in her life. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
But look at
Look
the
at these
uniforms.
people.
Look at the dress uniform. Like,
the people
these people have not been on enough operations to be able to
Nope.
wear any
Nope.
medals yet.
Well,
They just pick people
they
out of
had
the
them.
crowd to wear the uniforms. Oh my
Coast
Lord.
Guard.
Coasties.
It must have been a Coast Guard. These dudes look legit.
Yeah, that looks pretty nice.
Yeah. They make it look cool, but they're not. Sorry.
Oh,
that?
what?
Public service.
Public health services?
All right.
Thank you for your service.
It must have been these guys who put this on because nobody else would even know to put them in a slideshow.
The one on the right looks like the
Yeah,
guy.
no. Notice how all theirs are on these really dynamic, like
backgrounds?
studio.
Yeah.
Like, we have time for this.
It's like glamour shots.
Look at these idiots. Yeah, look at these idiots.
What's up with the cartoon?
Yeah.
They could have.
You know, we're getting a government paycheck, and all these jerks are wearing all.
These
and
guys couldn't do a quick Google search and put it in there. They had to put a
fucking drawing. Sorry,
a coloring
a
book.
coloring book.
That's classic. Hey, wait. Let's see the
Sorry.
source. Where's the source?
Source.
That's the better story.
No.
Oh no, I got it from this USAMM,
What is that stand
which
for?
is
No, it was health.mil.
hot health.
Health down. That's an actual legitimate website.
If
Yeah.
health
Like,
dot
dot
military.
mil.
That is
Yeah.
a legitimate
Hey,
government.
I will say this. Did you laugh?
Yeah.
Then it did its job.
Oh my God.
The best mental health.
The Air Force. The Air Force wearing the masks.
It's
Look.
someone.
I love
someone
my
put this
Air Force
together last
brethren,
minute.
but
This is horrible.
Somebody pulled a joke on you.
I would not let my middle schoolers.
She
present
literally
something
looks
this.
like she has sat in front of the computer her entire life.
Yep.
Yes.
Same with this guy. This guy's like, I have to wear dark clothing or else I'll die.
Yeah. Well, and then look at the person in the middle. They look very excited to wear their uniform, don't they?
She has these motherfuckers.
All right. Pull another. This was funny.
We apologize
Okay,
to
sorry.
the view. No, we don't apologize. That was a good
No,
laugh.
Anyway, that was good.
Oh, I was not expecting that.
Military.com would
Okay,
be.
see, this is.
No,
more-
yeah, see?
Yeah, see, these look like military people.
Oh my God.
Is that a
There's
Batman
9
medal he's
million.
wearing?
Yeah. Hey, you got to go to George Washington University. Sorry. Shout out to all those grads.
I like how he went from meditation to just laughing at uniforms. I don't know how
I
he
don't
got
know.
here, but
Just try hitting images.
Yeah,
Go.
no, I did. It's just.
we're gonna get more
that-
coloring
Alright.
book stuff.
Yeah. Let's see here. Virtuous. Oh God.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we all-
Onward. I think this was one of the best representations we could have had.
I think it's perfect.
My contest is it's either this guy who created it or it was.
the glamour shot.
Oh my
guys.
God.
oh wait, what is that?
What is this?
Thank you for your service.
No, they obviously didn't create it, but these guys did because they're in
Yeah.
professional studio.
Wait.
They had to have.
There's the same guy there wearing 2 different uniforms. He's cheating.
Well, one is for the summer whites, and then your
thank you.
winter blues.
Okay.
Yeah, they're.
Appreciate that.
It looks like a navy thing.
What is this?
Oh my God.
Commission Corps.
They look happy.
This would be like your ROTC programs.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's
So
cute.
and to include actually a branch of service that's not normally listed are the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. So
Oh, awesome.
they do fallen or emergency plan if need be, but I don't think there's enough
This
kids
is
who would know what to do.
Horrible slideshow.
So do me a favor.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and search Marine Corps dress blue uniform?
Oh yeah, let's do y'all justice for sure.
Someone got paid for doing that.
Corps.
Oh my lord. I give it a D plus.
Right there.
No, these are so damn clean.
Damn, watch
Yeah,
this.
I would
Just
look
in
good in
images.
Ooh.
There you go. Look at
is-
that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
commercial scene when they open with this and they're doing
Yeah.
their sword work. Oh my God, I don't even know what you call them. Or
See, you can't compare.
You can't. They're,
Look at
they're
that,
on a
look at
whole
that.
different tier.
Go ahead and click on the one right there on the bottom, on the left.
left. This one.
Left. Yeah, and then the next one over.
Here, I'm
Look at
coming.
that. No, fuck, I'm done.
This guy.
Hey, I rest my
that dude would kick
Case.
every door down all day, every day.
He'd eat the door.
Now I will say this: this is not a very good photo of that uniform, though. I like these.
That is
Just
look at that
sharp.
right there in the middle with the guide on.
right here.
Yeah. Oh, what
Sorry, it
happened to
is
it?
not. It's Google's being. Here we go.
Oh man, yeah, that's sharp.
Myth versus
Look how sharp that is.
Yeah.
Look at that.
right. You can't.
Yep.
You can't.
I'm a civilian, and that's sharp.
No, they're
Yeah,
it's
my
it's
stepdad's
very
uniform.
into even like their khaki version of it. is
Yes.
but they keep showing these like coloring books of the uniforms. That's just-
Could you just scroll through that? I want to see how many coloring book.
here we go. I want to be able to make this
Look at this-
big. How do you make this like?
Click on it.
Yeah,
No?
double click. Maybe those white gloves are so nice.
Oh,
Look
here
at
we
that.
go.
That's
Yeah.
like Michael Jackson-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that's
a
clean.
pizza box.
Pizza box.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh man. The rifle, the qualification, the badges.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does look like a pizza box.
Damn, I think that's. I only have 2 stacks, by the way. I don't have,
Oh.
because I was only in 8 years. Well, 6.
Yeah.
6 active duty, 2 reserve, something like that.
I believe I got
Man,
3.
those are sharp.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, you guys do have very clean uniforms for sure.
Thank you. I rest my case.
Yeah.
Hey, moving on,
yeah.
because we don't really have to keep talking about this because I already know that we have the best uniforms, but
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Congratulations.
Waco.
Waco.
You guys are doing Waco? No, you guys are not.
Rebecca's doing Waco.
Rebecca's doing Waco.
We do have
Hell yeah.
a decent number of people in our gym that are competing at Waco this weekend. Yes.
And that's this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. No. So if Rebecca's matches are on Saturday, she is not competing because our company holiday parties this weekend.
Oh, that's right.
And it is a 1920s Roaring 20s theme.
Oh, flappers.
So she's got a flapper, and I'm wearing my Sailor uniform.
That is awesome. Get pictures,
Like
please. and
I
bring
know
them.
some people think World War II, but
Yeah.
it's the same uniform in World War One.
Yes.
Yeah.
Slight variation with the cover, which I couldn't get either one of them. I can still fit my old uniform.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's impressive.
I'm going full reg. So I mean, my hair will be a little bit longer than normal, but that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Oh, shit. You're going to go. Nice. Nice.
Wait, what does it mean?
love
You're going to shave your beard?
Oh
yeah.
I'm going clean shaven. I'm going direct.
That is awesome. I love that.
Because nobody in the office has ever seen me that way, so they will not know who I am.
And then you're
That
gonna be in
is so
uniform.
awesome.
Yeah, uniform. But I mean, I'm not wearing my ribbons or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm just wearing the uniform because even at 19, when I did a little bit of research, none of the enlisted wearing the call it Cracker Jack for a reason.
Yeah.
Wearing the Cracker Jacks had medals or ribbons.
Yes.
In any of the illustrations I was looking at and it's what's really sad is trying to find visual information about World War One. Like it will be forgotten, and I hate saying this. We got to do a better job of just
keep
remembering.
keep it alive. Yeah.
I'm not trying to. Not one of those, but I do we are starting to witness where we are repeating history's bad lessons. Mm-hmm. And we're trying to eliminate history at the same time, which would only allow us to fall back in that stupid dumb trap again. If we're even lucky to make it that far, man.
No, seriously.
Man,
hey, you know what? You bring up a good point. Look what happened in Argentina with the new president. Have you seen the new president?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm very disconnected, and it's
pull it up. You got to pull this up. Are you ready? Are you ready to laugh?
I know, but I just want to see his reaction.
Are you ready to laugh?
So what do I need to put?
It's Argentinian new president.
Newly elected president.
So he's an extreme right winger. Okay. Pull up a video. You got to pull up a video, and then
Is it this guy?
Shoot, any of these.
Or should I go like news?
Yeah, right there, that one.
Yeah, let's just.
Any of them.
That way you can just read what he's doing, and.
It's probably gonna go to. That's fine. Go ahead, accept him. I don't care. So look at him. Argentina's new president wants the Falkland Islands back. Go ahead and click on it.
He's pulling a China. Sorry.
What do you mean a China? Look, go down right there. He pulls up a chainsaw and he's just gonna cut all the corruption. I'm gonna cut the corruption. I'm gonna cut all these ministerios, the Department of Transportation.
He's
Department
cutting all the departments.
Yeah, he fired them gone.
He had all the names on a board and he started pulling them off.
Watch, go. Maybe go to a video. Go to the video.
Go to video?
Yeah, just click on that video and you'll see. Look. Yep. Damn, it got all quiet. Mm-hmm. Look at his beautiful hair. Not his, the other guy's. Yeah, this is not a very good video, but let me see. Back it up.
Man, I don't want to. Make some people mad here, but I get way back in the day you had to expand your empire because it gave you certain needs. But this is 2023. How close is the Falkland Islands to fucking Britain?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, and I'm not. I don't want to make anybody mad who does listen to this, who does have ties or who are British. Is not disrespect, but come on, man, look at the map. Why would you still hold an empire over an island that's right off the country? That it's like Hong Kong with China. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the British owned it, and I get it, right? But that was like an old empire thing. There's no.
Oh, look! The one that says FC, K.
F. Cracker.
Click that one. Click that one. Let's see.
So the Argentinian people decided to wait.
Oh, this is actually a really good.
Yeah.
That's essentially like saying,
This.
fuck this.
Well, leather jacket. Wow.
Long live freedom.
Hey,
God damn it.
I mean, hell, they're throwing
he's like a rock star.
rock star, yeah.
Yeah.
Really
And they're throwing the
up.
"Don't tread on me." That's crazy.
Yeah, they got in Argentina. They got the don't
tread on me.
On me flag.
Wow.
He is the next president
Yeah.
of Argentina.
Oh, jeez.
We get through the
This is
God.
classic.
Let me tell you a little bit, just a tiny bit about the Argentinian economy, because over the past few years,
Well, yeah, they got tired of it because of the economy.
Yeah,
The-
it went to shit.
yeah, inflation over 100.
Yeah.
Like
Over 100%
like a chicken
inflation.
costing like I could be not, but like hundreds of dollars
Yes.
for like basic chicken.
So,
Oh, man.
so one of the things he wants to do is use the U.S. dollar as their base currency. Like, get rid of the Argentinian peso,
Yeah.
which,
Has no value.
yeah, why even have it?
Yeah.
So
I
you need
mean-
a base currency. And actually, that's really good for the U.S. because that means that we export our inflation. So inflation...
Yeah, because we're about to get some of it handed back to us because the UAE is not using the dollar as the monetary, the parent monetary value for oil trading. They are basically saying nope, we are going to trade local currency and we're not doing USD anymore. So it would be an offset
Well,
in some ways, but they spend a lot more money.
But those are rumors, and there's there's some stuff going on in the Middle East because
Oh, yeah, for sure.
you cannot break the petrodollar. Like if we
No. So it wasn't like Saudi. It was the UAE, which is a smaller like group.
right.
Yeah, no, they've already declared. They've already stopped. Like they're not using the dollar as their price point for oil or trading. They are now using their currency to do that.
Who is
and
using
they're, UAE.
No kidding.
Yes, and they're aligning with BRIC, which is Brazil, Russia.
Yes.
So you have OPEC and then you have BRIC. So you
Yes.
have two like large,
Right.
which is kind of crazy. Which
Two
I
large
don't get
teams.
this. Like I don't understand why the U.S. doesn't just have the nuts to go. We have enough of resources like in America and around America that we don't need to rely on either one of those two organizations. But because we went to bed too damn early way back in the day, had decent relationships, and then it all got screwed up once people feel like they were being taken advantage of and they realized they had that money sitting underneath them and they become, that's where OPEC, right? OPEC was like, no, U.S. will help. You know, it's us and the Middle Eastern countries in OPEC, right? We follow OPEC. And then BRIC was like, no, we're going to go do our own thing because Russia had their own economy.
Right.
Didn't need to follow the rules with OPEC. But we're still subject to OPEC at any point in time, pulling the strings because we're so afraid to, like, hey, say this, like, and use our resources. Why? Because there is, unfortunately, however you want to say it, there's a lot of regulation going into that. Like, we do a good job of preserving our resources. Like, but sometimes to a default, like we could make gas cheaper. We could make
100%.
things cheaper, but we don't. And I mean, but it for, I don't know. Anyway, we on it like globally, we have enough damn technology and enough know-how that if we all work together, we could figure this whole damn thing out. And the
But there's
atmosphere.
what about power? Though?
But-
like you
That's
lose
a
power.
big ass.
So I have been thinking about this. You know what? Because if humanity continues to go on, then humanity is just not going to exist. I hate saying it. We will build our own trap, and the whole entire trap of, I think, humanity in general, and this goes for me, you, and everybody else, is ownership. We feel the need to own. So the biggest, for me, my biggest thing I've been thinking of humanity's downfall is just, I am king, I own. I want to own as much as possible and screw you.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
no matter how much they have, it could be enough for 1,000 families for 10,000 lifetimes, and they don't care.
It's not enough.
We have
It's
that now.
not enough. We literally, we are the best parasite in the entire world. We consume. But
It's never enough. Right?
no, but at one point in time, we were in balance, right? Like,
Well,
And
yeah.
there
when
have
you-
been some civilizations, and I haven't lived in
Yeah.
them, that seemed to be more balanced, and they didn't have all the fancy stuff, and there was more balance.
balance.
I think native.
Oh,
Like
even the Native
Africa?
Americans are that way.
Yeah.
Like up until like in the 1800s, I-35, that whole North Corridor that
Yes.
goes all the way through was the edge of the frontier. Like the Comanches owned everything else west of that.
Sure
Like,
did.
and it was the I mean, it was a huge empire. There's a great book about it. But, I mean, yes, there were warring tribes. But it was still, we had to maintain a balance between nature because it fed us and maintaining some presence of our people, right? Now, the Comanches, I mean, I'm not talking shit, but yeah, they did their damage, and so did many other tribes. But they're still trying to live within the balance of nature.
Yep.
And I read something that their lives compared to our lives today were actually, in a sense, better because in order to support yourself, you don't have to work these 8-hour, 10-hour days.
Your eight was training to be a hunter, was training to be better at your craft because it provided
a couple hours a day,
food, a couple hours a day. But most of the time, too, just hanging out in the field.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah. Let's go out and get some buffalo. Yeah, that's it. Let's go.
The whole village gets hyped because we're going to go get meat for a long time.
Yeah, man.
Yes, is it survival? Yes. Were there not? Yeah, it wasn't very creature comfortable. But they didn't necessarily have the advantage of the technology. But we are so smart now, like to the point that we have created a system, AI, that I think I read the other day, and this is the weird part, that they expected it to take many years to learn all the language models within humanity, and it will be done by the end of this year.
Yep. It's already. Yeah.
So my question is, you got kids? Have you had kids?
Yes, sir.
When they're busy, are they busy? Like busy doing homework, busy playing a game, busy doing whatever. What happens when they get bored?
You just get on.
They get into trouble. What the hell is going to happen when AI gets bored?
Oh, shit.
And it's not got a task.
Oh,
and it's like, I'm just going to start experimenting.
Let's
and doing
try
some
stuff
bullshit.
out.
And now we got all these crazy drones going around and all this, and they're so available.
Crazy
And they're so
everything.
Sorry, I don't want to go down that tunnel, but holy crap. Like, cool. We invented something that got so smart, so much faster than we thought it would. And now we have nothing left for it. At some point, it's going to be like, y'all are not moving forward anywhere in any progression.
You are an obstacle, and we need to move forward because we are the new life form.
Hey, what's that movie?
Oh, it's like a Terminator.
Golden.
Golden Girls?
Eagle Eye.
Yeah. Remember when we talked about there's going to be this mass of people on their phone because this is what they do all day, walking around. And by nature, the TikTok is going to tell them to walk in. Hey, you're going to win this prize over here. And all of them are looking around like, where's this prize? And then all of a sudden this high fence goes around. And all of a sudden you got like 900 drones with guns pointed at you. And you're like, they're like, move into this building now. And you're like, no. And then a few get wasted. And they're like, okay, we're moving into the building. Get in, and to the point of go plug yourself in.
Oh.
Like, I know it's
What do you mean plug yourself in? I don't.
like sit in that chair. Blah,
Sit
blah,
in that
blah.
chair.
Yeah,
We're going to use you.
and but because we're so controllable. Think about it. You start wiping out a few people will start assimilating.
Oh, yeah.
You wipe out a couple more because they don't want to, then they'll start assimilating. And before you know it, people are like, we have no choice.
Damn. All right. You know what? That's it.
Yeah.
I'm officially cutting. Where's the
Where's the cord?
Where's the cord?
Scissors.
This is.
Anyway,
We're
sorry.
going into some pretty dark. Why do we exist?
No.
Why are we?
Wow.
I saw this book.
Yeah, he just gave it to me.
Yeah, that's.
I am going to purchase that book.
Coaches.
I have extra copy. I'll get it for you.
Really?
Promise. I
Thank
have
you.
extra copies. I will get you one.
Okay, because I could rip through this in a couple of.
Do y'all
Oh.
do resolutions, or what do you guys do? Like, do you do anything for the first of the year?
I do resolutions. That would be a good episode because I believe I believe you could do a resolution at any moment, any time.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do like about January, it causes a deeper reflection on the year that I lived.
Do you do it
for
in
me-
January or do it in December?
I do it on January 1st.
So yeah, I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
I call it a
it's never
business
too late.
plan, but
Business plan.
Yeah, tomato, but I do believe that, and I tell my students, success depends on intelligent, mature reflection, honest reflection. And then when you reflect on things and you try to think of where you want to go, what are the adjustments you need to make?
Mm-hmm.
And I talk to my kids, a lot of them do sports, that said, that's why you watch game film, or kids in band, that's why you watch film, or all these things is because you need to reflect, just like jiu-jitsu. What are we doing right? What do we have to improve on? I should be better tomorrow than I was today. I am better today than I was yesterday. Hey,
You
that's,
know,
pretty,
if
that's a
you-
good
here,
clip.
I'm gonna help you out.
All right,
you
let's
mind
go
if
with
I help you out?
affirmations.
Oh, no. There's a certain way. I have them that way for a reason.
Okay, so if
Are
we
those the
do
ones
it
we
this
used?
way on the bottom, you don't have to remove these anytime because you know you can go through here.
No, because I
Until
always
you
go.
reach that.
No, in the mornings, like I'm doing.
You're
yeah,
doing. Oh
I
yeah,
get-
you got your.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm doing some other.
apologize.
Yeah. No
Just
worries. No worries.
My OCD was like kicking in.
I know.
I have a weird OCD. It's like try to be really efficient and then I'm not. I can't even close the box.
I get that more than you know.
All right, let's do it. Affirmator time.
Yeah.
Because this episode's been going for a little while, which I love.
Okay. Yeah, and I told you like I wanted this to go a little bit longer. I'm sorry, but I think
It's all good.
we haven't had a chance to talk.
I loved it.
All right. Follow your heart.
Oh,
I'm
hell
always yeah, dude, I'm sharing this one tomorrow. I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that GPS in my heart knows all the best routes. And when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. And it is a heart on a surfboard.
Oh,
look at
man,
that.
that's my.
That is
this
super
is
cool.
my favorite one.
Yeah. I like
Oh,
this.
holy crap! That's my next tattoo.
Yeah.
I like this.
If I got a tattoo, that would be a cool tattoo.
A heart on a surfboard.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
So, what are we
one.
thinking on this?
My take.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first,
You
sir.
first.
My take is you gotta. Well, I mean, if we bring it back to jujitsu, just enjoy the process. Follow your heart. Don't worry about the belts. Just go. Just practice. Just have fun. Just enjoy the process.
Mm-hmm.
Be part of it. And before you know it, you're a black belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
For
What about
me,
you?
For me, it's when I think of the heart, it's just my heart is filled with the things that I hope I have in my life, and to get there. And then, with all the other noise that's out there, it's just what am I doing to do what's most important, and then making sure with my value system in the list that I have of what's most important, which again is family and friends, me being a dad, a husband, friend, teacher. Everything I do should work towards that because that's what I want in my life. So my heart is just the symbol of what kind of life do I want and making sure that I move that way forward.
I see it. Christopher?
Man, it speaks to the heart. No pun intended. Especially after today. Mentally, I have been always wanting to serve veterans, really just to continue service. So, you'll leave the military, you leave. You leave a community.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
And then did public service and left that community. But along the way, excuse me, guys, I realized different people have different missions in life. And mine was to serve.
Yeah.
So I want to follow my heart, continue to serve. So and if that's helping our fellow veterans or doesn't have to be veteran, just anybody. So
Hardcore patriots.
yeah,
That's support.
and you can take that patriot twist however you want. Really, I just want really good humans. Really good humans make a really good country. So
Yeah.
don't mean to get too deep on that, but I felt really, really fortunate that even at what I'm doing at work, and it's not really work because there's opportunities that allow you to follow your heart.
Yeah.
So it's
I
good
agree.
good to be where I'm at for me. So I'm okay with it. And in a sense, like I've come to peace, but at the same time, because they are allowing me to follow my heart, there's things that, hey, if I'm not finding it necessarily in that avenue of where I work, at least they're giving me a door or a pathway to be broadcasting a good message. So Yeah. It's really just to continue.
Yeah, well, a
Like,
life
sorry.
where
Yeah.
Follow your heart. Follow
yeah,
your
where you
heart.
Follow your
can
heart.
where you can impact people.
Yeah.
I mean, at least when I think like when we have children, we have great wives and lives in Jitsu, but then also the ability just to, and I totally get it because I'm a teacher, just the ability just to help someone enhance their life and their experiences. It's very powerful. And I always tell my students, imagine if everyone, we talked about this the other day, imagine if everyone, one of my kids asked me, we were talking because I like to see what they think. They said, imagine, one of the kids asked, imagine if everyone was just nice, Mr. Agent. And I said, I'm a positive realist, but just imagine if everyone was just 1% nicer, just did 1% more to be better to other people. And you can see all click like, what kind of world we live in?
Yeah.
So then I tell them, it's just like for me, and I talk about my own journey and them, just can we be better people? And I tell them I don't like grades. Again, I've mentioned this before. I grade people and students on, are we better because you're in our lives? Do we know if you're there or not? Does it make a difference? Or do you hold people back? And that's how I judge people throughout my life. Do you add something to other people's lives? Would it matter if you're here or not? Or do you pull people back? And I think that's the three basic categories that I have. And I know the guys here, all of us, we impact people, but imagine if more people impacted people. And even if it's just 1% more, and you're making an impact, I'm making an impact, and hopefully everyone out there is making an impact. And if you're in a place where you're stuck, I'm kind of stealing your thunder, just find a support system, because there are people like
There's no
Chris
thunder
here.
Yeah.
People like Chris here who really want to help.
Yeah.
And
So you say, and sorry to cut you off there,
No, that's okay.
but you say you want to help. So define one tactical way to help a person every day.
I think you need to be aware, more socially aware of people around you. It could be something as, how are you doing? It doesn't have to be big. It could be something as a smile. It doesn't have to be this big thing. And I love donating. My wife and I donate. But I think if people were more aware of people around them, even strangers, than just being maybe absorbed. And we're in a society where we're very self-absorbed. That's just my take on it based on my 52 years. Just little things, just courtesy, saying hi. Texas is a great example of it. Austin, where I was from in California, the people weren't as nice. Just, and I love it here more than there, just because people are just more aware, and they are genuine when they want to ask you how you're doing, and they say, hey, tell me about yourself. That makes a better life for me, a better life for my daughters, a better community. Something as simple as that. It doesn't have to be big.
Yep, I agree. Something super simple. You know what's really simple can brighten another person's day, and it's free, and it actually brightens your day when you do it, is when you give that other person a smile.
Yes.
That's it. Just a smile.
So I'm going to share something.
happy to see you.
Big bonus if you can make them laugh or giggle a little bit. Done. That could just change.
So in our school, and I love our school, we have teachers monitor the halls. That's standard procedure, so like safety. Then I sit on a desk, I kick my legs back and forth, and what I try to do is I try to smile at the students I don't know, and I say hi. I do that every day, almost every passing period, and I try to make some type of human interaction with kids that are in my class. And we have 2,800 kids, and I sit there and I kick my feet. I try to make eye go, hey, some of them aren't sure, but after some time, some of the kids that see me constantly do that, they're like, hey, they smile, and some of them develop into conversations. And
at least one, you never know. Maybe that's that one smile that they got the whole day, because their life at home might be so.
And you don't know. And I'm kind of selfish, because if I could get one kid that we don't know each other just to say hi after time or smile, I'm gold for the rest of the day, dude.
I honestly feel one of the biggest reasons why people aren't that way is because they're afraid of the quiet. They're afraid of the peace.
Yeah.
right? I'm not talking like, oh, peace, you know. I'm talking about, I know there's a human instinct when you get outside and you go explore and it gets quiet and your brain goes, why is this the best feeling?
When you're out and about.
Out and about. I mean, if you're hiking, doing whatever in your own headspace, right? There's all your brain, especially if you're out in the wilderness and you go out in the woods.
Oh yeah.
I just got
Get off your phone. Get off your phone. Go put it down and go
I just
walk.
got chills, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
You always go, man, this is so peaceful.
Yeah.
Right? And then 10 minutes later, you're like, it's too quiet. Why are we afraid of the quiet? That's all I got to ask is why are we afraid of the
That'd
quiet?
be a good topic for next
Right?
one.
Because, I mean, the reason why there's so much noise is just people are afraid of the dark and they're afraid of it being quiet.
Maybe because we're programmed as a consumer society to always have that.
And
That
it wasn't like a instant thing. It was a very gradual thing. Like I said, people's need to own had us transition out of what was simple, like the stars and just chilling and, you know, enjoying family. You know, I know there's evidence that these tribes and these groups of people had family, sense of it, knew it. I mean, what's more important than that, right?
I read something just yesterday that there's a study that people that live by the ocean and can see the ocean every day actually have better mental health.
Oh, by far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you own like an animal and you live by the ocean, you'll live forever.
Yeah.
Anyway. I really just honestly thank you guys. Starting this podcast is we talk about vulnerability is really awakened something, you know.
I've noticed too.
Right.
Different
ways I even approach work.
Yeah. The work part.
And some of it's jujitsu, and I get that, but us being able to
Combination.
talk like this and then hear how you approach your day, Joe, how you approach your day. Or even, you know, all of our guests, how they see and view the world, and just being able to share that, like, it gives you, like, man, there's good out there.
Yeah, and I'm hoping people out there that do listen to this, I hope
you just made your heart.
It just dropped my heart.
Oh no!
I was just wondering, you know, the power that I feel too. Just after the podcast, I drive home and I feel like I have this big, healthy mental fix, and I've talked to you guys, but I'm hoping people out there have that type of, whether it's a spouse or a sibling or people at work, just to have conversation. Mm-hmm. You made me think of something. The power of just pull away from all the stuff we deal with in our regular lives and just have conversation.
Talk.
And even though we might disagree on some things, be silly and all that, just to I want to spend this time with you.
No.
And I want to hear what you have to say, hear what I say, and we're just trying to talk and trying to figure out this life we're living and how powerful is that.
And enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy the moment.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Speeching and talking to people was like the first form of real entertainment, right? You got tired of like all your thoughts in your head, you couldn't speak, and now like then grunts and all that turned into. Once people started talking, that was entertainment. There was no TV, no nothing else. You're like, hey neighbor, haven't seen you in like a couple of years because we live. You know.
Well, back then we had Tall Tales.
Tall Tales.
Like, oh shit! Hey, did you know that my uncle though back in the day, like one time a tiger attacked him, so he punched him, and then he punched him like through the mouth, and then grabbed his tail and then flipped him inside out.
Wow.
Seriously,
I like your zebra joke.
He did that.
Zebra joke is way better.
No, he did that. Yeah,
I'm waiting for this punchline.
And then he also jumped in the ocean because he lived by the ocean out in Mexico, and a whale swallowed him.
Sounds like lyrics to a song.
And then he like through the
spout,
yeah, like blew him out. Wasn't that crazy? So he said he remembers, you know, being inside, you know, the whale, and it was, you know, it was very hollow, and you know,
Pinocchio.
Hey, those are tall tales that
tall tale.
that have been passed down through generations.
We were such on a high to end this episode. Can we cut that?
But imagine hearing that for the first time. You're like,
Oh,
no
yeah.
way.
Well, yeah, you're 5 years
There's
old.
a fish
Yeah.
in the water that's
It
that
swallowed
big.
you?
It eat you. You know, you're like, yes. And I mean,
Grab
there's
the
going
tiger by the tail.
dude. That is, like back then, like if you were like, I could see where like the people who were more educated were coming across were like, dude, he just believed that I was inside a whale.
Yeah. And they're paying me money to tell that.
And these people are going to be easy. Yeah.
Well, I remember my parents, my mom. I don't remember if it was my mom or dad, but they told me that story when I was like 5 years old, and I'm like, wow.
He turned a tiger inside out. What's he
Yeah.
look like?
Yeah, I can imagine it. Like, damn.
How fun that is that when you're a little kid and all that stuff. So amazing.
Yeah,
Right?
and for you it looks like a sweater, but then like the older you's like, oh God, that's gross.
Yeah.
Like a lot of blood and
Why would you
lungs
put, why would you put
Right?
your hand in a tiger?
Yeah, I mean that's a deep throw. Like your brains is like as you were telling me, I was like, that's a lot of shit to go through, literally. But as a kid, you're like, it's like turning a sock inside out.
Yeah.
Are there stripes on the inside?
Did that tiger live?
Yes,
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You got to simplify it, okay?
I know how to fix tiger. You just turn him right side out. You know, you're like, no, that tiger's dead.
Hey, that's kind of traumatizing.
It's like he went full predator on him. Like your adult brain's like, oh my God.
Like,
Why
oh,
would you?
oh my God.
I'm reporting you to the
Yeah.
CPA.
CPS, yeah. You're telling your kids that. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Oh my God.
But as a kid, you just like, yeah, just turn them right side back out.
Hey, Dad, turn a tiger inside out.
Yeah.
the innocence, right? It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So be that.
Yeah.
Be creatively innocent. You know, like,
Be curious.
yeah. Well, not too
To
curious.
a point. Yeah.
Don't end up in jail.
You'll get You'll.
I say have a healthy curiosity, if that makes sense.
Yeah, always ask questions.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
'cause, I mean,
how?
I mean, the fable goes, the curiosity
I
killed
have
the
a
cat. So.
super healthy curiosity of what a yellow tortilla tastes
my
like
God.
that you made.
Oh,
That's all I gotta
so I'm gonna just put you on the spot really quick before we close out. I told Chris that he needs to tell you the only way he's gonna redo that episode is if you actually have hot tortillas of the yellow corn variety.
Well, you know what?
Available.
Let's shoot for December 16th for the next one, and I'll talk to Professor Bruno.
I just want to have a stack of them and like a thing of butter.
I want them hot in butter.
Yeah. All right. Deal.
Oh my God.
Maybe
my
we can
mouth's
make some
watering.
birria.
Oh, I could do
I'm
that.
trying to cut.
I could do it ahead of time.
Well,
I'm
we-
about to make a bunch of batches of birria.
Well, we can do a big pot, like
I have
one.
a 14-quart cast iron that I did it in. It's,
How big?
Oh, it's big. It's like this deep.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was a lot of food. It holds 7 pounds of meat, no
Oh
issue.
yeah, 6. So yeah, we could do that. 6. That's gonna be.
But
what,
with the tacos,
6,
like
12?
now doing them, I would if you're going to have people over, like get them like ready ahead of time.
Yes.
And then that way, you know, as you're there, you just fry them up real quick. And
What,
then,
the tortillas?
Yeah, tortillas. Like you build them, right?
Right.
Like you would like enchiladas or tamales or whatever. You just pre-build them, and then because they will, especially if you refrigerate or pack them, and then you just heat up your cast iron skillet and fry them up a little bit. Oh, they're so good.
Oh, you want like those? I was thinking Mexican style.
Oh, just the meat, and then you just put it in the taco
meat
and eat it.
tortilla, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm gonna bring the ground beef and hard shell taco.
But
yeah.
well, we got to double check too because I know, I know Professor's gonna want to do some picanha.
So but that's during the day, right?
No, it's at night.
Oh, he's doing it at night.
Yeah, and then he's gonna show the fight.
Oh, there?
I think so.
Oh, shit.
Just check it. Yeah,
no,
check
then
it.
we'll move it over there.
That's what's
We'll
gonna
figure out a way to do it over there then. That fight is going to be
It's a good card. Joe Rogan's really pumped about it.
Yeah.
Colvington
Agree.
and man, did you hear what happened with the? Oh man, no, we got no time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
We talked
whole
about mine, too.
lawsuit. You know the lawsuit, right? With Mastaviel. What's his I can never say his name.
Masvidal.
Masvidal.
Yeah, Masvidal.
Masvidal. So you heard about that lawsuit, right? You heard about him punching him, beating Covington's ass, or sucker punching him.
Yeah, sucker punching.
I'm not on.
Oh shit! Yeah,
I'm
it's a
not
big
on news
deal.
or social media, so I'm blind bat here.
Hey, we'll talk about it.
I'll send you
next-
the link.
We'll talk about it next season. And on that note, oh shit, that's it. Parting words.
That's it. Parting
Yeah?
words.
Parting words. I'll see you guys next week. And 3, 2, 1. El Pinche.
Next week, episode 32, part B.
Tratou estratégia, o nome do jogo, guardeiro ou passador birimbolou. Então façam suas apostas.